Pork, pew pew, Mr. Quim, welcome back, buddy. So good to see you. How you doing, Quim? Oh, you'll be pleased to hear this. I put my chef hat and made myself a spiced apple bread from scratch, and it didn't suck. Ooh, that sounds good. Cedars, if you make anything else, if you took pictures, or if you can take pictures, pop them on my Discord. I'd love to see it. Whatever you're cooking, good sir. Sounds so good. But I'm very proud of you, good sir. I'm very proud. That's great. We aren't professional by any means, but my wife ascribes to Ratatouille. Anyone can cook. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be professional to do it. You know, as long as you've got that love and passion for food, that's all you need. That is literally all you're gonna need. And anyone can cook, and anyone can learn. There's nothing wrong with it. Apple bread. Cheeky apple bread. Hola, Rosa. So good to see you. So we tried to do some food news and such too, to fill in the quiet bits like this week. I know we're going to talk about like the cookie dough and came out that is safe to eat, right, from the tub. Oh, okay. So you have like kind of like, it's always good to have those kind of conversations, especially if it's like kind of quiet and stuff. I remember when I first started to kind of fill in, it's just about kind of like talking and filling in, yeah, useful information that people were just like, oh, that's useful. So, you know, kind of giving useful information is always good on your stream for sure, especially when it involves food. And like maybe having like debates or things like that. If you want those kind of things going on in your chat, you can do. So much you can kind of, depends on everyone's stream. I find is different, and everyone's cooking stream are more different than others. I guess it all comes down to the caster and how they what direction they want to push in. So yeah, sorry, garlic I was looking for. I guess for me it's about kind of helping people and just helping people learn and, you know, supporting other people or streamers, you know. That's what I like doing. Well, I'm off for the whole week since it's my birthday. What? What do you mean it's your birthday? How am I only knowing about this now? I'm working from like home all week. I do not work on the 4th. I'll probably be doing a barbecue with some friends and celebrating my birthday with my family on Saturday and some friends on Sunday. Howdy. Oh, dude, we get some happy birthday wishes for Cedars. And Mr. Cam Bates with the 28 months. Holy moly. Howdy. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate that support. That's so kind of you. But yeah, Cedars, I hope you have a lovely birthday on Saturday. What am I doing for the 4th? For the 4th, I'm going to be doing a pulled pork homemade barbecue sauce. I'm going to make some baps for it. I'm going to make homemade coleslaw, and I'm also making a cheeky cherry homemade pie as well because I went cherry picking down the farm yesterday. So many cherries, so we're going to make some cherry pie out of that. Mr. Bates, thank you so much for the 28 month. What lovely colours would you like to go onto the board? And also, I need to get the other subs on the board as well. Goodness me. But yeah, so chef, the cinnamon stick in the rice on Friday was brilliant. Have never done that before, but it added so much to the dish. It does, it's great. And you can even add like cardamom if you want to change it up, or both, or because I use both myself. And it really does add like a bit more depth and flavour to the curry and the dish. And instead of it just being boring plain rice, it's more flavoured rice, which is great to have, especially with curries and things like that. Right, where are we now? Sorry, I have to scroll down. But yeah. Right, where are we at? That's a suit. Yeah, Mr. Cam Bates has been a very long member. He's been here since I first started. So thank you so much, Mr. Bates, for your support, buddy. How are you doing, Mr. Bates? How's things? How's life? How's work? If you're lurking, no worries. I'll leave you to lurk. But it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for your dedication and support, as always, buddy. And what have you been up to, my man? Oh, it's tomorrow. I'm at the beginning of the new decade on this one. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, is it? Goodness me. Is it tomorrow your birthday? Or are you... I'm confused now. But thanks for the birthday wishes. You're most welcome, Cedars. It's always a pleasure, buddy. Miss Kitty Paws. Mrs. Kitty Paws, sorry. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome back. It's lovely to see you, as always. Thank you so much for the hype and loves. I hit the big 30 last... February. Oh, did you really? Congratulations. Happy birthday, Trey. I hope you had a lovely birthday. I turned 31 last month on the 8th, so I'm just a bit ahead of you. I just moved the new job, new city, sort of very stressful. Getting through it. Oh, sorry, dude. I know it can be very stressful when you're moving house or moving home. For me, it wasn't so bad. I guess I've done it far too many times now, moving house and moving home and stuff like that. So it hasn't been so bad for me, but I understand, especially when you've got a lot to bear in mind, moving job, and oh my goodness me. But I hope you're okay, buddy. And thank you so much again. It's so good to hear from you. Tomorrow you'll be 40. Are you really that old? I honestly, Cedars, I'm not buttering you up or anything, but I didn't think you were that old, good sir. I thought you were the same age as me. Goodness me. Well, you don't look it, Cedars. Just put it that way. You don't look it. I missed your birthday. That's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. To be honest with you, I wasn't really streaming anyway. I streamed on my birthday on that Saturday, and that was it. I didn't stream for like 3 weeks. But I had fun. It was good. It was good. It's good to see you now, Cedars. Don't worry. Man, it's so bad. Turning 42 this month myself. It's just numbers, guys. You're all. I say you're as old as you feel. That's what I say. Yeah, I mean, like I've moved like 20 times in like 23 years. Goodness me, it's more than me. I've moved like 15, I think, 15, 16. It's hard, but just the transition is weird sometimes. It is, and you're just getting used to the kind of routines again, and like settling in your new house, and you know, whichever it may be. Doing good. Finally got a new refrigerator issue settled. Had issues with getting one delivered. That was that wasn't damaged. Oh my goodness me, I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, if they deliver you something that's damaged or you got to sort it out, oh, it's a pain. I mean, I didn't have anything damaged, but I ordered a new chest of drawers before I moved into the house, and it came. I went to build it, and I was missing parts off it, and I was just like, "Urgh." So I had to wait a week for the parts to come. It didn't cost me anything extra. They said they were really sorry. I was like, hey, it's okay. You know, we're human. It happens. It's frustrating for me, yes, but you know, you get over it. Who cares, you know? So I had to wait a little bit longer. I just had to have a little bit more patience. But you know, yeah, it's not very good if they get damaged in delivery, or you know, you're missing parts or something like that. Yeah, it's a pain. I'm glad you got it resolved though, Mrs. Kitty Paws. I feel like I'm 90. Well, you don't look it, good sir. You don't look it. 40 is the new 20. There you go. See, now you got the idea, guys. But now I'm close to Portland, so I can get some Portland area food, which could be fun. That'd be amazing. Yeah, trying out new food, especially if you've moved into like a new area. It's always good to try out the new cuisines and new things like that. So I agree. I agree, Mr. Cam. It'll be very good for you, good sir. Right. Time for curry sauce, because that chicken stock is well on the way. I'm pretty happy with the time it's had. It smells fantastic. It looks great. We're going to strain this off now. I mean, you could, yes, leave it for a little bit longer, but I feel like it's adequately what we want for just for today. So we're giving it an hour or two. If you give it about 3 to 4, even better. But I'm not going to wait that long for the sauce, so we need to crack on with it. Food scene in Portland is awesome. I've heard some very good things. Never been, but I've heard very good things. But I'm getting longer water line for ice makers. An ice maker, was a task. Had to order one from Amazon. Just got delivered, so my husband will hook that up today. Oh, fantastic. Well, I hope you get that all sorted today, my friend. But yeah, once it's all in, you should be all good, right? The place I lived for like last 3.5 years was literally food desert. Made me sad. Oh, my goodness me. At least you're in a better place now, right? The positive and most awesome thing. May not be San Fran, but LA or New York. But it's really good. Definitely. I mean, always those big cities that you go to will always have good food because, you know, big cities, that's what they always have. It's like London. London's a great foodie place because it's such a big place. But yeah, big cities always have good food. Doesn't matter where it is, but big cities. But I'm sure it's very, very delightful indeed. Right, I'm going to strain this off. So, just grab my other pan. I'm going to switch this over. Let's have a look. Sieve up above. And do I want to ladle this or pour this? I feel like I need to ladle some of it to begin with. Actually, I can probably put both on the board. Oh, there we go. We won't need my my thingy there. Okay, so look at that. Fantastic. Beautiful chicken stock there. Absolutely delicious. Goodness me. Very, very nice indeed. So, let's start straining this off. Mr. Pizza, welcome back, buddy. Deep dish is good. Don't have shame. Correction, Detroit, deep dish is good. How you doing, Cheese? Welcome back. Husband is waiting for me to say when we are going to do it. I said I wanted to watch your streams, so when you finish, we will get things done. But I wanted to watch you and get cooking inspired. No worries, I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you guys here. I appreciate it. Much loves, Mrs. Kitty Paws. But I hope you get it all resolved for today. And you get that all fixed up. You'll be all happy with cups full of ice and refrigerated food, right? Let's turn that off before I forget. Beautiful. Oh my god, this chicken stock smells absolutely phenomenal. It smells like a roast chicken dinner to me. It smells amazing. Oh my goodness me. That's what we're talking about. Right. Not that casserole stuff they serve in Chi-Town. What are we on about now? I'm a little bit lost. I remember living in London and literally being able to get eat any kind of food at any time I wanted. It was awesome and very bad for my waistline. Yeah, exactly. You can get anything you want at any time, pretty much. That's what happens in the big cities for sure. Sorry, buddy. I've been busy with cooking. Code didn't work today. No, that's okay. That's okay, buddy. I know. I understand because you're at work and it gets a little bit busy. But you never need to be sorry, Cheese. I totally understand. I know sometimes you guys get a little bit busy or you've got work to do. I appreciate the fact that you guys can just be here when you're working. So, do you know what? That's just a pleasure in itself. So, no problem, buddy. You never need to be sorry. Much love, Span. Right, set this aside. I'm going to put that on my cooler over here. My little mat. So let that cool down before throwing that away because you don't want your bin like sweating and... So let that cool and then throw it away afterwards. But there. Oh my god. Look at those results there, guys. That is our chicken. Homemade chicken stock. Absolutely delicious, guys. Fantastic. That has turned out absolutely amazing. So that's ready for our chicken curry sauce. Chicken curry sauce? What am I talking about chicken curry sauce for? Homemade curry sauce. Sorry. I don't know where chicken came from. Probably because of the chicken stock. Right, so... We're going to start making the sauce. I'm going to start cooking the onions, the garlic, and the ginger down. We're going to start getting the other flavors ready. We're going to whisk down make the roux, yeah, with the flour and the oil, which we're going to add after we softened up the onions and the garlic. And then going to whisk in the chicken stock, and then we're going to add some soy, some honey, and obviously the curry powder before as well. And then I was going to chop up a little bit of carrots and some potatoes and let that like sauce kind of cook down, cook the vegetables down, and then we can serve it up pretty much. Get the rice done, panny the pork, and we should be good. We should be good. Right, let's crack on, shall we? So, I'm not going to go too crazy with the curry sauce. So I'm going to go for a medium-sized pan. Yeah, I don't want to go making like so much abundance of it. So instead of using butter, I'm going to use oil. So using a little bit more oil than usual so we can make the roux. So I'm going to switch these over so you guys can see what we're doing. Sorry. I'm hating on Chicago style pizza a bit. Why are you hating on it? Why is that, good sir? Have you made your own version of Chicago style pizza? or was that a pun and I just kind of like totally overlooked it by a milestone, as per usual. You know what I'm like. Also, Mr. Cedars, what colour would you like to go on the subboard? I'll get the sub sorted in a second. And then we can get you guys on there. Definitely, for sure. Thank you so much for the support today, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful, as always. Right. So once that heats up, which is pretty much almost there, because it was pretty hot where we had the stock on anyway. We're going to start cooking down the onions and then add the flour as well. I'm going to get that out now. I've done it a few times. It's just like so heavy and it's like almost like casserole-like. Oh, really? I don't think I've really done maybe we should do a Chicago-style pizza at some point. Do you know what I miss, though? I'm going to have to buy myself a cast iron pan because I really like making pizzas in cast iron pans. The last one I did in the cast iron pan turned out beautiful. If you're not as fancy as Mr. Cheese Pizza, who's got his own personalized cheeky oven, pizza oven, sorry, then cast iron pans, I would say, is probably like the second best thing, right? I've done it a few times, and it's just... Oh, sorry. And yeah, you need a good cast iron. I mean, I've got cast irons, but they will scratch the hell out of this, and I do not want to scratch the hell out of this. So you need... I was reading up, and it is apparently like ceramic-coated cast iron pans would probably be the next best thing. Ceramic-coated on the outside, so it doesn't scratch your surface. So yeah, I'm probably going to use them instead on here if I can get some, but I put some on my wish list and I'll get them at some point, whenever, but it's no rush for it, just whenever I can. Okay, this is nice and hot. Let's get those onions in, the garlic, the ginger, start cooking that down, and add a touch of flour as well in there, which I'm going to pull out in a second. Once they've softened up, I'm going to add the curry powder first though, which I've got in the side spice drawer. Brown turmeric, where's the curry powder? Oh, there it is. Well, you could be as fancy as me and use organic curry powder. I don't know how I managed to buy organic curry powder, but apparently I bought it, so there you go. There you go. Right, let's have a look. Let's give this a little stir. So softening these down absolutely beautifully. Could do with a little touch of thyme in there. I'm just going to grab a little tiny bit now. Just going to pop in a little bit in there. What do I do with the thyme? I keep running out of it, Kappa. Oh, there it is. It's behind everything that I actually need. Oh, I got it. There we go. My oven came with a pizza stone to bake pizza in the oven. Oh, really? That's awesome. That is awesome. Miss Kitty Paws, I feel like you've moved house. Maybe you have told me this, but... Because you said you have a new fridge, new oven. Have you just only, like, moved into a new house? You probably have told me. I've just probably forgotten. I apologize. There we go. That'll do. Just a touch. You don't want a lot of time in there. There we go. Canbase, honestly, I can't think of, like, what Portland is known for for food. Shrug. I'm not too sure. I've never been to Portland myself, so I can't really kind of give suggestions. I mean, I have been to Salt Lake, right? But Cedars already knows all that. I have been in the same house for about 25 years. Oh, okay, so you're just getting new appliances then. So yeah, sometimes we need to kind of buy new ones now and again. If the other ones are a little bit on the old side, then, you know, you need to update them. That's fine. Right, gonna add the curry powder. So I'm gonna go for 1 tablespoon and see what we're looking like. Oh, might actually help if I open it. Have I got an old one, or have I used all of that? Let me just double check now, guys. Just 2 seconds. Cinnamon, ground cinnamon, paprika. I think I used the old one on Friday. I'm pretty sure I did. So, okay, that's fine. You know what one of my pet hates is when people like kind of half lift the lid open and they leave it on there. So they like, when they're opening it and then it's just like half open, I'm like, just take the whole thing off. Oh, I hate that. That's a pet hate of mine. When people half open lids or, you know, they don't do a right job of it. I'm just like, why? It makes such a mess. There we go. Perfect. Chef, and you? Sorry. Yes, I learned a lesson not to get ice maker in the door. Oh, really? Why, what happened last time? Chef, a new, much better Korean barbecue joint. It's just opened about 2 months ago. You and your wifey need to come try it. Okay. We probably will then. We'll have to find the time. Or maybe when we take another holiday. Maybe we'll go again for our wedding anniversary. Which is in October. Oh, I don't know if we can go anywhere in October because we're quite busy during then. But, yeah, our wedding anniversary is in October, so... October 19th. So, well, that would be nice. That would be really nice, yeah. If we're definitely in the area, we'll definitely give you a shout, man. As always. You know what the downside, though? I mean, we got the new house and all that. It's beautiful. You know what the only downside is? There's no Pokemon around here. So I'm not getting many gifts or anything. But I have to do that on the weekend, I guess, when we get spare time, which we haven't really been out to do much lately, so... Definitely do. Oh, I will, buddy. I will.
Welcome to the party.
Iron Wolf, you little cheeky chap. How you doing, good sir? Can we get some defends up, exclamation mark defend. Thank you so much for the raid, Mr. Iron Wolf. It's always a pleasure. It's good to see you. How you doing today, my chap? Right, I'm going to put about two dessert spoons or tablespoons. Dessert spoons, roughly. Don't go too crazy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Iron Wolf. How you doing, man? Guys, if you're not following Iron Wolf, please go give him a follow. He's an absolutely lovely chap. Playing some amazing fun games. Please, please, please go check him out. Go give him a follow. If we can get a shout out for him. Thank you, Cedars. I appreciate it. Go give him a follow. How you doing, buddy? What have you been playing? Oh, this is the police. You carrying on with that? How are you enjoying that still? Has that been still going good? Have you been a corrupt cop or a good cop? I had to be very careful with what I said then. I didn't say anything, I promise, guys. Right. Where's my ladle? Oh, it's over here. Words. Always funny. Doing good, thanks. Just a quick drop in and go clean up the kitchen because I was lazy. It's okay, it's no problem, buddy. It's good to see you, and thank you so much for the raid. Always a pleasure. Water line inside the door gave out, and every time went to refill the tray, the water came out the door was French door style, and the water getting into the seal of the drawers. Ruins the more expensive to fix than replace. Oh, goodness me, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess those... Got to make sure those are... Sometimes you don't know about those things, and there's nothing you can do about it until it's broken, you know? And there's nothing you can do, but... That sucks, Miss Kitty Paws, and, you know... I hope you're happy with your new fridge after the headache, right? Goodness me. I know the feeling sometimes. Right, let's whisk this in. Let me just set that aside. Let me turn over the cameras as well so you guys can see what we're doing. So, whiskey whisk. Right, a little bit of chicken stock just to start you off. Don't have to go crazy yet. Little bit more. Just very gently cook this, whisk this in very, very gently into the sauce. And just keep at it until you got the right consistency you want. I mean, you will cook it out. It'll probably thicken as time goes on until that flour is properly cooked out. And then once you do, just keep adding a bit more chicken stock if you need it. You'll have the right consistency eventually. It is a really fun game. I was like corrupt, but I just took down the mob I was like taking payouts from. You're like, I'm gonna use you guys for the better, and then I'm gonna take you out. Goodness me. It's like Breaking Bad all over. Right. Chicken stock in there. Give this a nice little mix. Taking my time with it, because if you go like full force with the whisk, water will splash up, it will go everywhere on your stove, so you know, just take your time, don't go crazy with it. Beautiful. Mr. Cedars, I know you got into luck. Would you like a cheeky red on the board? I forgot to ask you, or if I did, or I missed it. But if not, I'll leave you to luck. I'll pick one. I'll pick a colour for you, good sir. I made my $500,000 from them and claimed the bounty on them for arresting the ringleader. So yeah, it was all good. Anyway, I got a dash now. Have fun, Mr. Ironwolf. Thank you so much for the support. Much loves. And anyone who's joined us now, we're making a tonkatsu pork curry today. So the pork is ready. Made a homemade chicken stock. We're making the curry sauce now. We've got pickled red cabbage, which is made, and we also just got to cook off some nice brown rice, or white fluffy rice if you prefer that. So yeah, that's what we're making today. Yeah, I really like the new one. Didn't rush to pick one out, so I feel like I got the right one for me. I like French door style. How about freighter? So squatting down to get things out at the bottom is an issue for the freezer drawer style. Works great for me. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and finding a fridge that works for you is really handy. Definitely for sure. So I'm so glad you found the right one for yourself, my friend. Right, a little bit of chicken stock in there. I'm going to turn this a little bit down because it's a little bit on the high side. I don't want it to be like bubbling crazy away, so I've turned this down to a low. I'll let that cook out very nicely. Also going to add a touch of honey to this. A little bit of touch of rice vinegar. I don't want too much zing in there because we're going to have zing from the cabbage. But just a little bit and a little touch of soy in here. I'm just going to let that kind of cook out and develop its flavors on its own accords. So I want a little touch of honey. So about roughly a teaspoon of honey for sweetness. Too crazy. Soy sauce and what did I say? Oh, rice vinegar, of course. So my rice vinegar. And where's my soy? Oh, it's here. Perfect. So this is like a reduced sodium soy, which is pretty nice. I quite like this one. Not a huge fan of the super dark one. I'll put about a tablespoon of that soy in there, and maybe about a teaspoon of vinegar. Oh, it's got the cap on it. All right. I'm going to go crazy with that vinegar. Rice vinegar, shall I say. Just going to give that a little stir around. It will slightly turn a little bit more darker due to the soy, but that's fine. No problem. Perfect. Now, you've got an option here. If you want the onions and the garlic, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for and I can't think of it. What's it called? If you want this to be kind of like rustic, there we go, sorry. Kind of a rustic house curry sauce with like bits going through it, you can leave it. I'm going to blend mine later on. And then I'm going to, once the rice is on, I'm going to put the carrots in there and a few little potatoes as well. Finish cooking them and then we should be good. So I'm probably going to blend it very shortly. Put it back into the pan and then put my carrots and my potatoes in there. And then we can start getting the rice on and then start cooking the chunky or smooth PB style. Yeah, kind of. That's what I was looking for. I guess I was going for like kind of... I can't think of the word I was looking for. But yeah, chunky or smooth. That'll do. That'll do. As long as you know what I'm on about. Talking gibberish again. Right. So let's get these subs on the board while I'm waiting. So I'm going to let that kind of cook out a little bit. And then we can get these subages sorted. Thank you so much again, guys, for today. You guys are wonderful, as always. Right, let's put this away. Beautiful.